Mm-hmm. I am switching over.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the bench. This is your boy Jimbo with Cody, Rafe, Cruz, and Mr. Jason himself. What's going on, fellas?
Heyo.
Howdy.
Oh, yo.
It is an early Saturday for us.
It is indeed an early Saturday for us, but it's nice to do it when there's light out. But then again, I don't have a window anywhere, so you wouldn't be able to tell there's light out right now unless you looked at Rafe. But whatever.
This is true. And maybe Jason if he moved the thing behind him.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
maybe.
blackout curtain.
Well, welcome back to the bench, you guys. Here on Bench Warmers Unhinged. We got some things we want to talk about. It's been a little while since we've on because we had things going on, but hey, there's lots to talk about, so we're gonna go ahead and dive right into it. Fellas, free agency started Monday. A lot happened.
Hey,
A lot
Rambo, welcome
happened.
in.
Rambo,
Welcome.
unless you're
Yes.
saying that the Eagles suck, get those logos out of my chat.
He knows what the fuck he's doing. He comes in my stream every time and throws in these damn
Oh,
Eagles
that
logos.
guy.
There you go.
Oh well.
You know what the fuck he's doing.
Oh well. It's okay though. It's guys. It's okay. It's okay because even the Eagles players don't even want to play in Philadelphia anymore. That's why they all left.
So
And their
he's not a
coaches.
Phillies fan, by the way. He's not.
Do what
No,
now?
he's a
Detroit
Lions
fan.
fan. He's a Detroit fan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I hate to say that's not much better. They've been having people leave left and right too.
It's kind of stir the pot.
I mean, like
he's always stirring the pot because he's genuine. Like he's honestly like a realist. Like he'll tell you, like my team's good this year. My team sucks this year. Like he gives Dallas
Well,
their
I'd
props whenever they actually play well. So he just likes to
I'm
talk
about to
shit.
say, when is that?
He's just me in the chat. It's all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I'd like to think we're realists. I mean, we admit every year that our team sucks, even though we're going to the Super Bowl
No,
when the
those,
season starts.
those hopes are way too high. They were setting it. That's why I'm so glad Nakobe Dean did not go to you fucks.
I'm still down about that. Anyway,
Try.
like I said,
That's how much water we can
free agency has come and is gone, I think, already. Well,
No,
there's still players that need
we're
to be
still-
signed still, but
yeah.
yeah, okay. But free agency has started, and there's been a lot of big signings and whatnot, both over in Dallas and because Cowboys fans, except Jason. He's a Giants fan, but whatever. But there's been some big signings over the end. I didn't mean it in any way. I don't know why y'all are laughing.
That's the way you said it.
I didn't mean it in any way. There was no condescension there whatsoever. It was just what it was. But anyway, so there's been some big signings over the past week and whatnot, and just want to go over the top 10 with y'all really quick in signings, and then of course we'll cover Dallas's signings as well, which I definitely think shored up our defense a little bit. But anyway, these are the top 10 signings graded in the NFL right now. The number one was Trey Hendrickson to the Baltimore Ravens.
And
What
see,
did
I
y'all
don't
think about that move?
I don't think that's the biggest move of the offseason. I don't.
Explain why.
I don't find him as game changing, I guess you could say.
Okay.
I would say the Nakobe Dean move tops that. in my eyes. Kobe Dean is such a well-rounded linebacker, bro. He made Philly go from dumpster fire to dumpster. You know what I mean? Like, it's the truth.
Okay.
He's the truth on and for defensive moves, I find his move probably the best out of all of them. What'd y'all feel
Okay.
about the Max Crosby situation with Trey Hendrickson being signed while this motherfucker's in the room?
I know that Cody and Ray felt a certain way about that.
Being a Chiefs fan, that's hilarious.
I think that, to be honest with you, I think it was a number of things. Number one, the Ravens owner and GM is a fucking sleazeball. There's a lot of shit going down right now that they're kind of investigating with him. They backed out of the deal. And to be honest with you, I think the Raiders might have come out on top after it, to be honest with you, because they picked up all those other players. And if they can keep under the cap, which I'm pretty sure they can, I mean, their defense is going to be insane. And if you, obviously, you're going to go after Mendoza. And if you can shore up your offensive line, you have a receiver or two. Ashton Genty's probably going to take a step forward in this next year. That team has potential to be at least a 7 to 8 win team next year, at least.
For sure. I can see that happening. Their problem is their offensive line, though. It's not going to be solved overnight. I haven't seen any big signings for their offensive line
That's
yet.
for the Raiders, right?
Correct.
Okay, which would lead to the number 2 over Sports Analyst biggest pickup. Tyler Linderbaum, center to the Las Vegas Raiders.
That's a big pickup for them. It shores up the center.
That was a big splash. I think that was a big one.
Well, that gives you your initial contact, but this still doesn't protect your blind side.
Yeah, for sure.
True, it doesn't. I agree, but it definitely shores up the middle just a little bit.
I mean,
and Tyler Linderbaum's
the center's the anchor of your offensive line. So, I mean,
I would be interested to figure out how many picks they have this year. Does anybody know?
I'm not 100% sure.
I know they've been collecting them like Pokemon cards around here.
I could check for you really quick. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Okay, well, while we're on that, we'll move to the number 3 pickup, which was Jalen Phillips, edge from Philly to the Carolina Panthers. How'd y'all feel about that?
He's gonna be nice over there, bro.
Yeah.
I think him going there was better for him, to be honest, because I think they knew Vic Fangio probably isn't going to coach anymore after this year, and they're going to have to start. They're going to want younger players. Jalen Phillips is younger, but I feel like they didn't want to pay him what his market value was, considering they have so many other pieces that they needed to take care of, especially on the back end. Because if they lose any of their corners or anything like that, because they already lost Nakobe Dean, that's going to hurt them where they were their strongest. Or
100%. That, Rambo.
Not their strongest, I'm sorry, where they were their weakest, because their front, their front 4, front 7 was probably the strong point of their defense. Their corners were pretty much being benefited from the pass rush that they had, 90% of the time. But I think him leaving it was good for both sides. Just because he wouldn't have got the money he wanted there, and I don't think they would have been able to keep. Hey, Rambo, appreciate that, brother.
Rambo.
And that's not to take away from Cooper DeJean and like Quinyon Mitchell and like their defensive backfield though, because like obviously those guys are really good players, which is the reason why like our defensive coordinator working with both those two guys as well as Pat Surtain when he was in Denver kind of gives me a little bit of makes me feel a little bit better, I guess, about the defensive back situation.
My bad.
So
no doubt. So Jason, just really quick, just hop in. Jason, to answer your question about the Raiders, they have 11 picks in this year's coming.
God damn.
In the first round, they have in the first round they have 2. They have the number 1 and the 14 that they got from the Ravens.
Ooh.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you go after Mendoza and you go after a left tackle.
Yeah,
they don't get that pick from the Ravens anymore, do they?
It's
because they backed out.
Was that on the Max Crosby trade?
That might have been for
who
somebody
knows what's
else.
Gonna happen? Who knows what's going to happen? If they're going to.
No, that was off the. I don't know. This is what it says. I mean, it says Raiders currently hold 11 picks in the 10 draft, including 2 first-round selections at number 1 and 14. Well, that does say following the Max Crosby. I mean, unless it. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
so
just
it's
what
probably
it
just
says.
going to be 1 then, because
unless they find them that.
Yeah, they're like
for the whole situation.
Yeah, you just have to take one of the picks. Yeah.
I could see the NFL if they find something suspicious with that finding for.
Yeah.
Well, they've got 1 pick in rounds 2 and 3, and then they have 1, 2, 3. They have 3 picks in round number 4. So, I mean, there'll definitely be some key players in round 4.
Yeah.
For them to pick up, and I definitely think that they.
I feel like a lot of starters and really good players come out of like 3rd and 4th round. To be honest with you,
3rd round seems like a definitely round.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Get away from all those big names that everybody has to have their eyes on, and you go to the people that don't have such a national presence, but are just as good.
Yeah.
All right, so the number 4 that they graded in the top 10, and what I said was Alec Stain in Indianapolis. I mean, I don't really see. I guess that's a good one. I guess considering they gave Daniel Jones a 2-year contract.
Yeah, I didn't see that as a big splash thing for me. But
fucking joke in itself, dog.
The
demands he was trying to make, bro. No, the demands that he was trying to make is hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Well, so number 5 was Rasheed Walker, the offensive tackle from Green Bay to the Carolina Panthers.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That to me, that was a big one because he's one of those offensive tackles that
you give Bryce Young more protection. I feel like he's just gonna keep getting better. To be honest.
So I'm saying, I mean, they're like a couple good pieces away from being a very good team, I think.
Yeah. Well, they got to figure it out at the running back position now because with Rico Dowdle heading to Pittsburgh,
that
kind of throws a wrench in their running game. But that's neither here nor.
Is Chuba Hubbard still there? Or did they trade him? I can't remember.
As far as I know, I haven't seen anything on here, so I think he's still in. I think he's still there. But number 6 was I'm probably going to slaughter this guy's name, so I apologize. Odef Alway, edge from Detroit. He landed with the Washington Commanders. And
who?
Anybody?
No.
Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick.
No. See.
I think it'll be a decent pickup for them. I mean,
that's right. The Panthers still have
coach,
Trevor Etienne and Chuba Hubbard, and they got Jonathan Brooks.
Well, we're still waiting for Jonathan Brooks to make a splash, so it might not happen. So number 7 is Braden Smith, offensive tackle, signed with the Houston Texans. What do we feel about that?
It doesn't really matter.
Because they traded 2 other tackles away?
I know. That made no sense. I didn't get that. Well, I mean, to be fair, though. Excuse me. I'm sorry. To be fair, though, I mean.
To be fair.
Despite with what they traded away, I mean, did it really matter? Because, I mean, even with the two offensive pieces they traded away on the line, I always forget old boy's name. What's his name again? Their quarterback?
The guy they traded.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, CJ Stroud. Despite that fact, CJ Stroud was still running for his life, just like every other quarterback who's been there. I mean, Is it a big deal?
They've always,
Seriously?
they've always had a good. They've always had that left tackle short up. It's just the rest of
Yeah.
the line has never been there.
Yeah, Rambo,
Ah.
your Lions traded away Montgomery to the Texans. How you feel
Yes, they
about that?
did. I mean, it's gonna make it hard on me to pick him up in fantasy draft anymore. So,
I mean, they got Pacheco to replace him.
yeah.
That's true.
So, number 8, we have John Franklin Myers, defensive lineman, signed with the Tennessee Titans from Denver. He accumulated for 8 sacks and 23 pressures last season.
Bro, if you
What
look
was it?
at this list of the Titan signings, it's fucking paragraphs.
Oh yeah, because that makes it all okay. No, I'm not saying it does, but I mean it's better than having not Pacheco.
Right? Just having some rando.
Oh man. Number 9 was a cornerback, Alontae Taylor from the Saints, going to the Tennessee Titans as well. I think that was a big pickup. He signed a 3-year deal with the Titans.
I think if the Saints
yeah,
get some good pieces, they're going to be good next year. Tyler Shuck came on pretty strong at the end of the year.
Agreed. Last year he had 4 interceptions, 40 pass breakups, and 7 sacks. So that's a good one. And then I believe Jason was talking about this one. The number 10 signee was Quay Walker, the linebacker going to the Las Vegas Raiders. How did y'all feel about that signing?
I mean, they got him and Nakobe Dean, bro. And they kept Crosby. Like, that whole middle of the field is just shut down, bro.
Walker going to the Chiefs? No, I don't think we've mentioned that yet.
No,
No.
we have not
No.
mentioned that. Mr. Gluck on a fucking Seahawks. What do you feel like over there about that one?
I'm sorry.
You're the
Are you
main
talking
one.
to me?
Yeah,
You talking to me?
I know
Are
you might be
talking
a
to me?
Dallas fan, but you
You're talking to me?
fucking gobbled that Seahawks shit up.
No, sir, I did not. I did not gobble the Seahawks anything up.
We
I
have
gobbled
video.
the Sam Darnold thing up.
We have
That's
video.
all I gobbled up was the Sam Darnold thing. That is it.
He said, "How is that
We
not a
have
top
video
10?
of you with the pom poms and going Seahawks.
Crazy for Sam Darnold. That was it.
Just Sam Darnold, not Seahawks.
Not Seahawks. Fuck the Seahawks.
I like their logo and their colors.
I like their colors too.
Yeah, the colors are good. So those were the
Nut.
It's kind of cute.
so those were the top 10 that they signings and whatnot, but there were a couple others that I wanted to just ask about. So Jason, this one was for you. Tremaine Edmonds to the New York Giants.
It's solid to say they let go. I can't even remember his name. This is how much I've kept up with my Giants, by the way. But
apologies.
yeah, no, with picking up Edmonds is good veteran presence. They need it.
Mhm.
But they already have a solidified front line. I feel like it adds that just a veteran presence. I don't feel like it adds any more or any less. It's kind of like even swap out.
Okay.
Other than Edmonds was showing promise, and he looks like he's still, in his 9th season, he looks like he's still pulling his weight.
Yeah.
But with his injury that just happened, we don't know how he's going to respond. So,
Okay.
we'll have to wait and see.
Fair enough. Okay. And then where's the other one? So this one I was kind of curious about, which kind of made me a little disappointed. Now, only because I see what the writing on the wall is for it. Malik Willis going to the Miami Dolphins, and there being a lot of talk about him being the starting quarterback.
I like it. I mean, I think he played pretty well backing up Jordan Love, but
yeah,
I mean, I can see why they did it. Honestly, I mean, I think it's definitely gonna be a battle between him and Quinn Ewers for the starting position.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I definitely could see him winning it, based off of
Yeah.
how he played. With a chance he got it, because I feel like he's another one of those quarterbacks that could be similar to like Sam Darnold's situation. Like he was just in a shit situation from the team he got drafted with, and
Yeah.
all he needs is a chance with a decent team with the right system. And I mean, I think that'll. I mean, we'll just see. We'll see what
He
happens.
said he's just Tua before they let him get beat up with no O-line. So,
Oh my God!
my thought on that is, I don't. As much as I love Quinn Ewers, he went to Texas. He took him, to the semis in the CFP playoffs. Unfortunately, I don't see Quinn Ewers as a starter in the league right now. Granted, he hasn't gotten that chance to show me whether or not he should be a starter. Just, if you look at the history of quarterbacks that come out of Texas, there's just not very much success there, to be honest with you. But do I want to see it happen? Yes. Is it going to happen? Probably not, because it seems like they already invested in Malik Willis. And I just don't see them starting Quinn over him unless something dire, crazy happens, unfortunately.
Yep.
I feel like that's a blessing for him.
Yeah, give him time to learn
But because everything's changing in Miami as we speak.
Right.
So everything's going to be new to him again. And not having that chance last year, but maybe, he played a couple games.
He played
so now you're just 180ing everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives him the time that he needs to develop underneath a system that they create over there. And it also gives him that versatility of learning, from different coaches right away without having to be, flame, without him having to step up into the flames,
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Okay, so just two more I wanted to go over before I jump onto Dallas's pickups really quick, and we'll move on from that. Kenneth Walker, the running back from the Super Bowl Seahawks to the Kansas City Chiefs. Does that move make Kansas City? Does that give them the re-threat that they've needed?
Their offense, maybe. I think their defense is still going to have problems.
Think so?
And I think, depending on, I don't know, man, because it all depends on health too. Because there was a brief stint, or quite a few years where it was like it didn't matter who got hurt, Mahomes was getting them the ball. But with Mahomes coming off of this injury, we don't know what we're gonna get, man. That shit was disgusting.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely don't see him being a super versatile quarterback like he used to be.
Yeah.
I see him being a little bit more cautious now. But
and all those,
what do you think about that?
Throwing off the back foot and diving and shit. I mean, if you just had your knee restructured, all that shit's not gonna work anymore.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Kenneth Walker is going to be a big help for him.
I mean, I could see it. I mean, he did great in the he did good during the regular season, and then he did phenomenal in the playoffs. So I mean, we'll see. And then the last one, and this one to me, I felt was kind of big because I think it makes them even more of a threat, and I think it continues to keep them in the Super Bowl position. Romeo Doubs to the New England Patriots.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't have no doubt in my mind Drake May is going to be just as good as he was next year as he was this past year.
Especially with Diggs leaving.
And then, Diggs is out the door. No shot to Diggs and whatnot, but he's not Romeo Doubs.
No.
I feel like Diggs' prime has passed him. Mm-hmm. And Romeo Doubs is young. He's fast. And, I mean, he averaged 13.2 yards per reception last year.
And he wears a Mega Mind helmet.
Oh yeah, he wears the Mega Mind helmet. But to me, I feel like that pickup by New England makes them just as much a Super Bowl threat this coming year as they were last year. But that's just how I feel.
No, go lay down.
Jason, what do you think on that? No, just probing everybody's mind.
He said
I
pro.
don't.
You don't?
I don't. I don't think on all that, and I don't like my mind probed. It's okay.
God dang it. Anyway, all right. So, fellas, moving on to that, we're gonna shift to Dallas's pick up some free agent. So I'm not gonna get into depth on them. I'm just gonna list them. Tell me what y'all think about them. Jalen Thompson coming over from the Cardinals, safety. Kobe Durant, DB coming over from the Rams. Sam Williams is staying in Dallas. I'm going to slaughter this guy's name as well. Otito Ogbonna, defensive tackle. Safety PJ Locke.
Oof. Rambo says he's overhyped, not a real number one.
Quarterback Sam Howell. And offensive lineman Matt Hennessy. What did y'all think about their pickups?
So I think their biggest pickup, in my opinion, and it's probably overlooked for other people, is probably Kobe Durant.
Kobe Durant?
Because that is one of their weakest spots in corner. And with what Christian Parker has done with his DBs in recent, I feel like all the other signings and stuff we made, safety, we needed a safety, obviously. And then the Rashawn Gary thing, I think, was solid. But with who we had on the line already, and now that we're going to a 3-4, I just didn't see that being the biggest signing. It might have been the biggest, but I just think at the end of the day, the Kobe one's going to pay off a little bit more because it gives them more depth at the corner position where they're probably the weakest.
I mean, I think Rashawn Gary just has like the potential's there for him to have like a really, really good season. I mean, he's been a Pro Bowler and like he's shown flashes. So that was the one that jumped out the most to me. That one and the PJ Locke one.
Yeah, PJ Locke was a good one too.
Yep. I agree wholeheartedly. And my bad, I forgot about Rashawn Gary. That was my fault. That one kind of just.
I think that Rashawn Gary is sneaky on that, though. I mean, as much of a name as he is, I think that's a sneaky pickup for you guys, just because it's constant fresh legs on your lines.
Yeah, for sure.
It says, but also what's going on with this Dallas and Packers connection? I don't like it.
Believe me, I don't either. They tied last year. Who the fuck does that?
Man, that's good. That's good. All right. So, with being said, the last thing I want to cover is just I want to get you guys' feel on our picks for the draft, including the Giants. So, Jason, the Giants are picking at number 5 in the first round. What do you feel they go after?
You go Caleb Downs, bro.
Caleb Downs, he's safety. Yeah, okay.
You go. He's generational talent, bro. If he's on the board, you pick him.
Okay, so you'd be okay with them taking him at number 5?
Correct.
Okay, and if he's not on the board, what do you look at?
Honestly, you look at a receiver. I don't know what receiver. I mean, there's a couple of them that are up there, and a couple of them are going to be off the board before the pick. Anyways.
I'm going to be honest. Yeah. I don't think there's too many first round receivers this year. To be honest with you, I think this draft is very defensive heavy.
Deep,
like very.
Yeah. Offensive heavy will be next year.
Yeah.
Because
I don't. So I'm shell shocked. I can't go cornerback.
Yeah,
bro. Every cornerback we've ever drafted is turned into.
Oh yeah, and they picked up Isaiah Likely already too. So
for a tight end,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Cody, Rafe, you guys already know where we're pulling at. We're going number 12 and number 20. I know where our heads are all at number 12. I mean, we're definitely going linebacker, right?
Yeah, I would say linebacker and then corner.
It depends, because for
20,
me,
right?
if
Or you flip it.
okay, so for me, if Sonny Styles is available, you take him. If he is not, you take the best corner, and then you take a linebacker with that second pick.
At number 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd agree with that. I mean, I think if you could get somebody along the lines of like, Mansour Delane or, somebody like that in the first round, I'd be good with that, whether it's pick 12 or 20.
Okay. Well, I mean, Ellis has been having a lot of official meetings with linebackers and whatnot, and I have been following it, and just to see where they're at. And I agree with Sonny Styles and whatnot, but I mean, I definitely feel like if he's available, grab him. Don't wait. Grab him. Okay. If he's not, I think you need to go linebacker because we have a serious problem in the at the second level. I mean, not to say we don't have a serious problem on the corners, but we got a serious problem at the second level.
See, and that's another thing too is with them moving to a 3-4, we're having two outside linebackers instead of two DEs and two tackles.
Yeah.
So they've moved two of our guys to outside linebacker already. In Ezeraku as well as Overshown.
Yeah.
So I think that I don't know. It's hard to be honest because you pick best available to an extent, but you also don't want to miss out on the best possible corner you can get if you can get a linebacker that, because in my opinion, the corners that are at the top have a bigger gap than Sonny Styles and the other linebackers that you could get in this second round or late in the first.
Okay. So after looking at,
but we also one more thing, Cody. We also have to factor in Dallas does not have a second round pick. They don't pick again until the third round.
I mean, number 20 is like close enough for that.
Yeah. Sorry, Cody, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I mean, obviously there's a lot of good corners in this draft, but I'd say like if Mansour's there at 12, I say you take him. If Styles isn't there, but if Styles is there, you take him and then get a corner later. But I would say if we get Mansour first, I'd be okay with somebody along the lines of, C.J. Allen, Anthony Hill Jr., Arvell Reese is another linebacker that's from Ohio State that was really good.
Anthony Hill's probably going to be second round, third round. I don't see him being first.
He's ranked as the number 5 linebacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's his draft stock has definitely gone up. So if anything, I think they projected like a late first rounder.
Yeah.
So, but that's just that.
Match him up with Overshown.
Let's see. Yeah. So what's that? I was just looking at the draft board really quick just to see, and there are 3 Ohio State players who that are secured in the top 5, and that is Caleb Downs, Arvell Reese, and Sonny Styles.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Carnell Tate's in there somewhere too. But anyway, that's that. That's all I had on that. Again, lots going on. The draft is right around the corner in April, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
You're going to laugh when the Giants take Sonny Styles.
I'll laugh.
That's like their top 2, like what they've been looking at from what I've been reading is their top 2 is Jeremiah Love and Sonny Styles.
Well,
the running back, which I don't understand. Why would you add a fourth running back into that backfield other than being worried that Scat is going to be the bell cow he was last year before his injury.
Yeah.
Probably use him as like a third down or like a fullback kind of thing.
Which they just picked up a fullback too. Their I formation can come back to the good old days of just fucking ground and pound.
Yeah. Back when Jacobs was running motherfuckers over.
Boy, that was an exciting time to be alive. I'll tell you that. Boy, it was making people look silly. Making them look silly.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Well, that's all I've got on football right now. We'll be monitoring it closely. Still, there's lots of free agents still left to be signed. The draft is coming up. I'm sure we'll try to figure out something for that night as well, especially mainly for the first night of draft night. Maybe a watch party for that to see who's wearing the front. But other than that, that's all I've got on the football front. Let's transition over to some hockey. Cody, Rafe, Jason, there's some stuff going on in hockey. What y'all got going on?
To be honest with you, I wanted to start off. There's was some unfortunate events. One of the better players who was on Team USA, he had a pretty nasty collision, knee-to-knee collision. Austin Matthews, and had a grade 3 MCL tear from Radko Gudas, and that dude got suspended for 5 games. Maple Leafs apparently are trying to fight to get him longer suspension. They don't think that was long enough.
He's pretty dirty, though. I've seen a lot of his games, and it seems like the injury on the side of the ice every game he plays. Yeah,
it was gross. I mean, he had 53 points in 60 games so far this year, which is saying a lot because he had like his last 10 to 15 games, he had a pretty nasty dry spell. He was kind of having a rough time. But trade deadline went through. Stars made a couple moves, picked up Tyler Myers as well as Michael Bunting.
That's a good one. I think that's the low-key best pickup there.
Yeah, for sure. Jason, I'm not sure. Did the Rangers make any moves besides?
Oh no,
I know they traded away.
Like getting rid of everyone.
Yeah,
getting rid of everyone.
I would say they traded away quite a bit.
At this point, it's a rebuild, and they need to fire Drury. I'm done.
Yeah. But so we're actually getting closer to crunch time. Yeah. There's anywhere between 12 to 17 games or 15 to 20 games left per team. We're coming down to who's in, who's out, coming into the Stanley Cup playoffs. The teams that are basically locked currently are, of course, the Colorado Avalanche, who are best in the league right now. The Stars are right behind them. Minnesota Wild, Edmonton, Vegas, and Anaheim. Anaheim is kind of wishy-washy, but I just don't see them regressing enough to drop that spot. And in the Eastern Conference, it's a pretty tight race. Likely in the division leaders are Carolina Hurricanes, who are number 3 team in the league right now. Tampa Bay Lightning, the Sabres, who are currently surging right now.
They're top of the Atlantic Division right now.
Yeah.
With 86 points.
Yeah. And then Montreal Canadiens, the wild card leaders currently are the Red Wings, who the Stars play tonight, and the Boston Bruins, who is just a team full of bullies. They don't care who they play; they're just going to slam you into the. Oh my goodness! Sorry, I just got the score for the Rangers game. They just beat the Padres 22-2. And then teams fighting for spots currently, that we have the Columbus Blue Jackets, Ottawa Senators, who just beat Anaheim today, the Philadelphia Flyers, the Capitals, and the Panthers, which to me is so wild that the Panthers have been to the last 3 straight Stanley Cups, and this year they're just completely fell apart, which is bound to happen. eventually.
I mean, you can't just form a dynasty and expect it to last forever.
Yeah. And then for the Western Conference, the teams that are likely in, of course, are the teams I stated earlier: the Avalanche, the Stars, Wild, Oilers, Golden Knights, Ducks. Which, by the way, Stars completely stomped the Oilers the other night, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And we actually have a goal from that game that I'm going to show y'all here in a second. And then the teams that are currently chasing in the Western Conference are the LA Kings, Utah Mammoths, Calgary Flames, and Vancouver Canucks. But to be honest, the Western Conference is so insane right now. I just don't see anybody catching up. And unfortunately, the way the playoff brackets work, you're going to have 2 of the top 3 teams in the league playing against each other. So one of the top 3 teams is getting knocked out the first round of the playoffs, which is crazy to me.
Guerin from Minnesota crying about that.
Yeah.
That he didn't like how the bracket was put together because he felt that was because 2 juggernauts going against each other in the first round doesn't make sense. And
It's like, didn't win.
I don't know.
No?
It makes it it makes it exciting to me.
Yeah. Like, knock out the big dog first. He's like, you show up to the prison, you knock out the biggest motherfucker in the yard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. By the way, the Bruins aren't just all bullies. They got Pasta. Come on, bro.
Oh yeah, I know. They got Pasta. That dude's nasty. Like I said earlier, there's a couple teams that are kind of getting hot when it matters. The Sabres have kind of picked it up. They've looked really good. Ottawa, they've kind of pretty strong last 10 games. The Flyers are kind of trying to push into the wild card spot, and the Red Wings as well. And it's just, honestly, like I said, there's 15 to 20 games per team right now left. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, and it's getting interesting for sure. We got the Stars playing the Red Wings tonight. Then they play Utah, and then they'll play Colorado, which is going to be a really big, big game because they're down 5 points right now in the standings. Jason has kind of, unfortunately, just been as much as he loves hockey, it just hasn't been his year, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because I'm the type of
all hockey though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he loves hockey. Like, right now he's a Sharks fan. Don't let him lie to you.
They're in the hunt. Loki. I'm a players fan.
Yeah.
I like certain players. I like what they do on the ice. It's nice. By the way, did anybody see the clip of Tage Thompson sending one-timers back to back like 5 times in a row at this goalie? Bro, it is insane.
Tage Thompson?
Tage Thompson, at one of the last game or two, he bust out 5 of them in a row. Like, they couldn't even get out of their zone.
Let me see. All right, 5 one-timers in one sequence. All right, so I'm actually going to go ahead and pull these up.
So excited. I want to see this.
Run it back. Bro, I'm so... The amount of power he has behind these is crazy.
All right, here we go. And let me share that screen with y'all so I can see it a little bit bigger.
I'll make sure the stream still looks okay.
All right. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Sir.
Here we go. Smack. Smack. He said again. Smack.
Yeah.
Again.
God damn. Damn.
The fact that he missed them all kind of
And he-
sucks, to be honest.
I believe 4 out of 5, the goalie actually blocked those.
Yeah. That's just good goalie, good defense, unfortunately. But the fact that he got 5 of them back to back like that is crazy.
Crazy. And how he was winding up for him was
This
nuts.
He's over there
is
like, hello.
one of the other ones. Matt Duchene last year led the Stars in scoring, and this year he started off a little rough, but he's coming on pretty strong here coming towards the end of the season, going into playoffs, which thank God. So I just wanted to show y'all this highlight as well. This is one of the craziest goals I've ever seen as a Stars fan. Yoink, 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 yoink.
Bro, the toe
Jesus.
drag on that was nasty.
Yeah, it was. Watch it one more time.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Bro, he barely missed that
Oh
swipe.
my God.
Yeah, that was disgusting. And then probably a goal that's more impressive than that is this one right here. Eklund, bro.
Welcome to the Shark
Into the
Tank.
net.
This was
What a
disgusting.
play by William
Falling down,
Eklund. This is
and he just like
beautiful.
baseball swings
I
it
don't
in.
want to say it. Shades of Bobby
Yeah.
into
What
the net. What a play
Jesus.
by
That
William.
was-
Just
Eklund.
his
This is
initial
absolute
move was
beautiful.
so nasty.
I don't
dude.
want to say it. Shades of Bobby.
And to
Orr.
keep from running into the goalie for goalie interference too, like his awareness, bro. Like he threw his body out of the way. Like,
That's wild.
Wow.
yeah.
That was nice. That was real nice.
Hopefully he doesn't nut before the play.
Real nice.
That's funny. But yeah, Jason, I don't know what else you got going on in the ice hockey.
Just the Sabres just being. You said Bruins were the bullies. The Sabres are the bullies.
They
dog.
have
They're
been, yeah.
just out there manhandling, and they're all the amount of youth on that team. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I told y'all in the beginning of the season that it was the Sabres, the Sharks, like those are the young teams in the hunt. The Islanders. I mean, come on, Schaefer. Jeez,
That dude's a stud, bro.
I don't want to see somebody put a stop to him. You know what I mean? Like he's just it's entertaining, left and right.
Yeah, I agree.
What have you seen, Cody? Over to you on the ice. What do you think about the pond right now?
Honestly, the only teams I've really been watching are the Stars and the Ducks. And
Quack.
Ducks have been kind of up and down. They have, a good game or two, and they play like shit. I mean, it is what it is. But seeing the Stars come back and play the way that they're playing, I know that they got their streak broken by the Avs, which I kind of figured was coming. But on the flip side of
Wait, is
it,
that
they're
the-
doing.
But
What? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, was that the game I was watching with y'all that night when we were on here?
yes,
Yeah.
So that
I'm so sorry.
it could have been
It was
worse.
terrible.
Talk about
It
it.
could have been worse.
Talk about a complete fall apart.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess I should say, or unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but fortunately, we took it to overtime, so we at least got a point out of it, which kind of helped in the race to try and catch them for the number 1 spot in the league. But we have 2 more games against them, so they're just gonna have to make them count. Unfortunately, Rope Hens went down in that game, and I don't see him coming back this year. They haven't really announced what's going on yet. Mikko Rantanen's been out for a couple weeks since the Olympics.
That's what I was gonna say. Is they're doing all this and playing this well, even without Moose. So
Yeah.
getting him back just before the playoffs is gonna be nice.
What do y'all have? The zoo over there? You got a moose, an otter.
Yeah.
But it
Get a
worked.
zebra somewhere.
Yeah, fucking Riscovian.
Boy, they was talking
I
about
always
where
wanna
he
fight
was after
somebody.
that trade for after they picked up all those players. Everybody's like, where is Riscovian going? If he's going to the fourth line or what? I haven't watched a game since the trade.
Bro, he's actually been on the second line quite a bit.
They say he's been turning it up and becoming something.
He has, and he's before he was kind of scared to draw penalties and stuff like that, but now he just doesn't give a fuck. He will slam a motherfucker's head into the wall. He'll slam him into the fucking post. He don't give a shit.
But I told you that. I told you at the beginning of the season you needed that though.
Yeah, and it
That
also
motherfucker
helps
fought
that
Connor McDavid twice.
Jamie Benn has been going crazy lately, bro. He actually looks like the captain of the team. I mean, he's scoring, he's assisting, he's not making stupid penalties like he was last year. I think he knows like this could be, or is probably most likely will be his final year in Dallas, and he's about to get that number 14 hung up in the rafters. And I
Is
think
that who you're going with on Hut or what?
yeah,
the
probably,
captains?
yeah, whole show.
I did. I got him.
Oh yeah, that's who you picked.
Yep.
Nice.
But yeah, things are getting interesting. I think as far as the everything on the ice goes, that's going to be it for the hockey front, though. Looking forward to it. Stars play tonight. Hopefully they get the win. They're currently on a 12-game point streak, so hopefully they keep it up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. No, go
Hey,
Stars.
honorable
Go
mention.
Ducks.
Honorable mention. Robo's goal was nasty too.
Oh yeah, he spun around. He said, "Ben Rooney."
Yeah, he did.
Actually, I'll show that to y'all too quick. Just it made me happy.
It's
It
like
made
he
me
wasn't
happy, is
even
that what
looking
he
at the
said?
goal whenever he hit it, and still like his awareness of like where he's at is just crazy.
That's why it blows my mind he didn't make Team USA.
Yeah. But they still won, luckily.
Correct.
I don't think it mattered. I mean, they won.
It still matters. It still matters. It still matters.
Where is it?
Yeah. Yeah, fucking
Hmm.
watching him
well,
play
well,
is always
Rafe-
a good time.
Well, Rafe is getting that cute. There's a couple. There's a. My bad. There's not a UFC fight, but there's a fight coming up that we're anticipating watching. Cody, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so first I'll go over the fight card from last weekend. I know
Mhm.
we kind of did like a watch party with it, but
Oh, is that what it
and
was?
then we'll get into the Hey, there was some good fights, okay?
Yeah,
it was
there
just
was,
the last
but
one that was terrible.
Just not the ones that
Yeah.
were expected to be good, all right?
For fucking facts.
So the first fight of the night of the main card was Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira. Rodriguez knocked out Ferreira within a minute and 40 seconds of the first round.
That was fun.
That was a good knockout. And then the very next fight, Drew Dober, which I believe this was fight of the night. I think they got fight of the night, but I'm not sure. It was Drew Dober and Michael Johnson. I'm actually going to show that clip. I've got it pulled up of the knockout from that fight.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I've got that one clip of the goal quick while he finds that one. If y'all want to watch this real quick.
Dime.
I've got it.
Company for Johnston.
Go ahead, Ray.
Off the corner boards, Wyatt Johnston. Ian Robertson
Spinning
into the
Rooney.
goal. Robertson spins and scores on Tristan Jari. And it's now 5-0.
He does that so often. I love it.
Okay,
I mean,
I don't know
it's-
why, but it.
You good?
No, go ahead. No, you're good.
I say
Was it blank for you, Jimbo?
Yes, it
for a
was.
second.
Yeah, it was blank for me too. You may have
So
to share it again after this, Rafe.
that move is wonderful because it brings that goalie all the way over to the left, and he just flips around, shoots it back right.
Yeah,
and it's
and
just
You can't see where the puck is because
no,
he's
not at all.
got
You're
his back to
protecting it
you.
with your body.
Yep.
Correct. If you're running a black hockey stick too on top of that,
Yep.
luck finding it.
There you go. Here's the Dover knockout.
All right, let me look at the. Hold on. Okay.
All right, we good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, hang on. I got a.
Oh, perfect.
I actually
pause.
have a clip of us reacting to this. I just posted it.
Dude, what a pause.
Bang! Night.
You heard that shit, bro.
Oh,
No,
night.
for real. I'm not hearing the smack of
That
it.
motherfucker.
He's like, what happened?
Watch it.
Yeah.
Bam!
Oh.
Boom.
But yeah, so that was that fight. That was honestly my favorite fight of the night. He knocked him out in the second round within
Good
a
one.
minute and 53 seconds of the second round.
You mean you didn't like the main event?
Shut up, Rafe.
On my day.
And then Rob Font went up against Raul Rosas Jr. and Rosas beat him by decision. I thought that was an okay fight. I mean, it wasn't near as bad as the main event. The co-main event was Caio Barallo versus Ranier de Ritter. Caio beat him by decision. That was I think it was a fairly close fight. And then we had Max Holloway, of course, versus Charles Oliveira for the BMF title. Unfortunately, Charles Oliveira laid on the ground the whole time and played footsies.
No.
I'm sorry.
Humping him.
I'm a firm believer that in order to get the BMF title, there should be a stipulation that you have to stand and bang the whole time. No fucking lay on the ground and fucking fuck that.
So I don't know if it's stand and bang. I would be all right if there was takedowns involved with, mounts but it has to be, you got to pound the other
And if
dude
there
out,
was movement, bro, there was no movement. It was just straight Holloway just defending, grappling the whole
I feel
time.
like it was bad officiating. That referee should have stood him up several thousand
100%
times to make it worth it.
Because not only were they there was no advancements. There was no, I'm going to try and get, a full mount off of a side mount or anything of that matter. So it was like, I just don't understand why they let it go as long as it did. But even in the post-fight interview, Dana White was like, well, to be honest with you, he was standing and fighting in all of his other matches before that. Nobody expected him to just take it to the ground like that. But in Oliveira's camp, he knew Holloway's not like that when it comes to wrestling. So he's like, if I want a title shot, I'm going to have to beat this guy. And the way that I can beat him is I'm just going to take him down and just bully him in the ground. Unfortunately, that's how it worked out. That's not what all of us, what they call casual viewers, wanted to see.
I'm very casual. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not here for every fight.
And like I said, and I would have been okay with that if it was for any other fight, if it was like for a number one contendership, anything like that. But when you have a title named BMF and then you have that fight in particular, I think it just drops the stock of that title completely because nobody's going to want to watch him fight when he has that title if he's just going to lay on top of somebody the whole time. And that's not to say he's not going to, or he's going to do that in his next fight. I mean, he might stand and bang with the next guy, but he knew if he stood up and went blow for blow with Holloway,
he may have not have won that. Yeah,
exactly.
correct.
Which is crazy because he was catching good clips, when he was standing up.
And that's everybody's argument.
Yeah.
He did well on the stand, and I'm like, well,
then why didn't he stay that way?
We won't ever know. Yeah, correct. When he entertained us.
Shit's wild, but unfortunately, the card didn't go the way they expected as far as the main event. But it is what it is. The next big UFC event is going to be UFC 327, which is on April 11th. And even that one, it's not really. I wouldn't say it's a good card. I mean, it's obviously there could be some good fights, but it's nothing like there's no championships on the line, nothing like that. Honestly, I think the next big card is going to be the White House card.
There's no women's fight tonight. Pagano! LMFAO BMF talk even after a week. The hate is real. So
Hell yeah, it is.
Pagano was pulling for Oliveira, okay?
No.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that.
I wasn't against.
No, I
just
wasn't
didn't like
against
the
him
fact
either.
it was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, if it had actually been a fight.
Go ahead.
I mean, it
I don't know,
technically
that was-
was.
That was no
That
damn
brings
fight. That
us
was
to-
wrestling on the playground.
He could have got
brings us
signed to
to our next
WWE the way he looked.
No shit. I'm sure a lot of you already know if you're fans of the fight game. But Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano is officially on for Netflix. It's going to be on May 16th.
Yay.
Now, mind you, Gina Carano hasn't fought in 17 years, believe it or not. She's been out of the fight game for 17 years.
I still think she can beat Ronda. Just saying.
I mean,
I'd let her
they
beat my
both have
ass.
so much respect for each other, which is kind of crazy because, like, I don't know why I was thinking for some reason they had like animosity toward each other, but like they were doing
They like each other.
they were doing the interview and or like the post or the pre-fight speech or whatever, and like Ronda Rousey, instead of talking shit about Gina Carano, she starts talking about Chris Cyborg, and she's like, Cyborg fucked you out of a title shot because she's a cheating, roided out bitch, and like she's just going off on Cyborg, and
She's
which,
trying
I
to set
mean-
up her next fight, bro.
Pagano knows what's up.
Yeah, he does. He said Gina Carano's his pick too. He knows what's up.
Well,
oh yeah, for sure.
No doubt.
Gina Carano, she bad too, boy.
She bad. She bad.
Oof. But yeah, so y'all be sure to tune into that on, like I said, May 16th. It'll be on Netflix, so
Elmer, come here.
enjoy. That's it
dope.
as far as the fight
No.
game, though. I haven't
Lay
really
down.
seen anything else lately.
Down.
That's what's up. Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome,
fucker.
awesome. Well, that being said, we got a little baseball on right now. Now, haven't been following it, so I'm not even going to attempt to try to say I have, but I think Rafe has. So, what's been going on there, Rafe?
It's just a lot of spring training, to be honest with you. There's a lot of young talent that has actually been showing up. The World Baseball Classic, honestly, in my opinion, is what I'm paying more attention to. The World Baseball Classic is going on right now. The U.S. team is in the semifinals. I'm pulling it up now to see who they play because I don't know who's winning right now or who won today.
I believe they're playing Puerto Rico.
Probably.
I just saw
think.
this post.
I think
Speaking
that's set in stone. Or what's up?
This is like completely random, but I just saw this post, and it's so true. It says nobody plays a dumbass better than her.
All right. So, Jesus. That is so true. Tina Carano reminds me of our monsters. I'm not even gonna say that name. They're both from very rich families, so they don't fight for money. They fight for legacy. Hell yeah,
that's the way it should be.
that's
Fight
how
for
it should be.
legacy
Yeah.
anyways.
50%.
I think the only other person that fought for legacy was Thug Rose. That bitch was dirty, bro. I love Thug Rose.
She
Yeah,
a gangster.
Anyway, so in the baseball world, currently for the WBC, it looks like it's going to be the two semifinal matches are United States and the DR. They play
No, the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, that's going to
That's
be
who
rough.
it is.
That's going to be
From what I
rough.
understand, the Dominican Republic is calling for the
Yeah.
U.S.
They are.
There was some bring them on.
And then Italy against to be determined, and it looks like it's going to be Venezuela versus Japan. tonight at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock our time. So whoever wins that will face Italy in the other semifinal matchup. But I was really hoping we get U.S. versus the DR in the finals, but we got a semifinal matchup. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the DR is probably gonna kick the U.S.'s ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm be dead honest. We not making it past them. If we make it past them, that'll be a miracle.
Cal Raleigh, the fucking MLB MVP last year, has 0 hits through this whole fucking tournament.
That's terrible.
Well, yeah, it's not good.
The big dumper ain't dumping shit.
Yeah, well, maybe he's saving it for the actual baseball season.
Maybe he'll dump on the Dominican.
I don't know, maybe. But other than that, there's not too much going on with baseball. Rangers just won 22-2. It's spring training. I really don't care.
I will be right back. Y'all go ahead.
Yep.
Yankees are gonna Yankee. Hopefully Aaron Judge doesn't choke in this matchup against the DR like he does all the time.
Man, you was just ripping on Kylie. Now you got to turn and rip on him. You such a dick.
Watch your motherfucking mouth.
I'm just saying, and y'all cannot deny it. Aaron Judge just fucking disappears. It's happened the last 3 times.
Hey, this ain't the World Series, okay? No, actually,
honestly, we have to make it there first. Unfortunately, that's just how it is.
Yeah. Sorry, though. He gonna have a bomb against DR. You watch.
Foul ball. No.
Shut up.
He said Yankees are gonna Yankee. That's hilariously true. I mean, I can't say shit. Yankees have the most championships out of any organization probably in the history of ever.
They do.
So
they do.
I mean,
I for sure thought the way y'all were picking up, free agents that y'all were going to be the next Yankees organization, but it didn't work out that way.
Maybe in a few years. I don't think. I mean, if they can get their offense going, bro, their fucking pitching is phenomenal, bro. Like running a fucking last year, I think they had like a 1.8 ERA, like combined. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But
the problem is you got to have championships for that salary.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that
they got one. They got one in my lifetime. That's one I can say about any of my other fucking teams. Well, besides the Mavs, Dirk won one.
I about to say, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, my Spurs have won 5 within my lifetime.
Well, I am not a Spurs fan. I am unfortunately a Mavs fan.
And my Yankees have won like 3 or 4 within my lifetime. So,
yeah, for sure. And Robert Horry won you all of those in your lifetime.
No, he did not.
He's won everybody a championship. In his
I bet Robert Horry has like 9 championship rings.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I know a Canadian hockey team hasn't won the Stanley Cup since like the 90s.
The Canadians actually are really good this year.
Yeah.
Sneaky. They're sneaky good.
Well,
I just don't see them having. They don't have the physicality that they need to make it all the way.
You know where they're not good on the global stage because they lost to the U.S.
Let's see. Yankees hold the record for most championships with 27. The Canadians have 24. The Celtics and the Lakers have 18, and the Packers, between Super Bowls and championship games, have 13.
No one cares about the Packers.
Oh,
calm down.
You find somebody that does, and
College basketball, UCLA has 11, and college football, of course, we all know who that is.
The Alabama Crimson Tide.
13. That's just in the AP poll era.
You know, but they've had legendary coaches. Bear Bryant,
You had to start somewhere.
Nick Saban. Anyway, all that being said, you brought up basketball, which is what we're going to transition to really quickly. My Spurs are on fire.
They
Hey, look, they're
are.
jumping. My Spurs are doing the thing. They have won 6 out of their last 8 games after an 11-game streak was snapped. They have. They are currently in the West. They're sitting in second place,
Still behind the Thunder.
Still behind the Thunder. I think the Thunder are going to hold first place, pending something happens. Overall, they're actually going back and forth right now with the Pistons. They have the exact same record. Both teams are 3.5 games back for first place, but we've seemed to have had the Pistons number every time we played, so it won't surprise me if we end up back in second place before the end of the year.
Rockets crept up to third.
Did they?
Yes, sir.
In
the Western Conference.
Oh, they did. You're 100% right. Ain't nobody worried about the Rockets. We played the Rockets and we showed them what was up. We showed KD what was up too.
I'm gonna be honest
Don't
with you.
matter.
I've noticed in basketball, regular season doesn't mean shit when it comes to playoffs. It's almost like baseball, bro.
Long as you can get,
like it's not like football.
There, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not like football. Like the teams that are dominant during the regular season are gonna go crazy in the postseason. When it comes to baseball or basketball, it's a completely different fucking game, and I don't know why, but maybe it's just the player, like the mindset. I don't know.
The March Madness effect, bro. The Cinderella.
I don't know, but I just feel like when it comes to basketball or baseball, you can't ever count out any team.
Facts. But yes, so that was said. Rockets did in fact creep number 3. The Mavs are out of the top 10, but
hold on. Texas still losing to Oklahoma in every way. LOL.
Oklahoma hasn't won anything this year against Texas.
Texas
literally, they have dropped everything to
are
Texas
the reigning softball champions. At least they made the semis last year.
Hold on. Who said that? I want to know who said that.
Rambo said that.
Yeah.
Rambo, how fucking dare you?
He knows what chaps are hide. Sorry, Jimbo. Go ahead.
That's right.
Continue your rant.
No.
Texas.
No. There's no rant to be had. It's okay. I mean, that's all OU lovers know how to do is talk shit. But whatever. No offense. Anyway, regardless. But like I was saying, the Mavericks falling out of the 10 in the West. But if you can believe it or not, they still have not been eliminated yet.
No.
Which means they have a chance still to make the playoffs.
Who?
The Mavericks.
Stop lying.
No, for real.
They ain't making shit, dog.
Their percentage is only a .328, and it's .515 for number 8 in the Western Conference.
And there's only a couple good things that I can take from this year. One, Cooper Flag looks promising if he can just keep taking steps forward. Cooper Flag looks good.
Okay.
2, if they can just make one more trade or get another top player, I think they'll be okay.
To make this list, dog.
What?
I said I feel like he's struggling making this list.
Well, and they gotta stay healthy, bro. To be honest with you, the Anthony Davis trade completely derailed this team. Completely.
I mean, that's true. I mean, a
They got a
basketball touched his
lot
finger
to
and,
do to
broke
come
it,
back
so.
from it. And I'll be honest with you,
Hey, who knows? Maybe.
I think when Luka's done in LA, he's coming back to Dallas.
Well, I was literally going to say, who knows? Maybe y'all can trade for LeBron James and be,
Fuck you. He's retiring after this year.
Is he though?
So, Gano asked, he says, sorry if this is random, but are you guys going to be in the World Cup this year? Soccer stuff.
Hell no, we ain't going to be in the World Cup.
Hey, don't.
Hell no, we're not going to be in the World Cup. The women, maybe. The men,
women
don't
for
hold
sure.
your breath.
Women for
You
sure.
might die.
They might be there. Yeah, it's hard to beat Germany. Germany's fucking soccer teams are insane.
Yeah, 100%.
Not to mention
Not just
all
that.
the Central American teams.
No, so he was asking if we're going to be covering the World Cup this year, I think is what he's saying.
Gonna be into the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I'll follow.
I mean,
it,
it's the same rules as hockey. That's the only reason why I fell in love with hockey. I fell in love with watching the World Cup.
Yeah.
True, but to be fair though, the only reason I follow the World Cup is because there's two teams that I follow in the World Cup. I follow the U.S. of course, and I follow Argentina.
This says Ravens fans are in shambles. Somebody got a tattoo of
Yeah,
Max
I saw that.
Crosby
I
on
saw
their
that.
chest.
Embarrassing. That is the biggest life regret you could ever do, bro.
Man, you're gonna have to pull an MGK and black that bad boy out.
Jesus. People are dumb with tattoos sometimes, I swear.
Honestly, that's why if I ever got a sports-related tattoo, it would literally just be the insignia. That's it.
Yeah, covering it. We can cover that. I mean, I don't see why not.
I got the Yankees in there.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. But yeah, we'll definitely cover the World Cup when it starts and whatnot. But when we get there. But no, that's just about it. I mean, I think that's all we got. I mean, like I said, basketball is being basketball. My Spurs won today, so they're
Get down.
Oh, look, he wants some love. Give him love, Rafe.
I just realized that they have Angel
You are
Reese and
such
Caitlin
an
Clark on the women's
attention
USA
whore.
basketball team.
Why
Yes.
you do that?
They have who?
Dude, your
Clark
dog wants to share his
and Reese.
thoughts.
You said Angela Reese and Caitlin Clark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't those two hate each other?
It doesn't matter. It's for USA. It's for something much bigger.
Fair enough.
She went to do a layup and she missed. Go figure.
I mean, that, I guess in the sports world, it's kind of slowing down, but Cruz, we are speeding into WrestleMania season, brother.
Dude, I can't believe we're only 5 weeks away from WrestleMania. That's so crazy to think about. But no, let me pull up my notes here real quick. And go over
It's funny that you said that because, I swear last week they said we were still 60-something days out. Now we're 6 days out.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck did we jump that fast?
Pagano said, yeah, I'm waiting for LeBron to retire so I can get back into the NBA.
Dude, I think everybody's waiting for King James to
That's a
retire.
lot of people. Excuse me. All right, so I guess we'll go over. So we'll go over some of the bigger highlights from this past week as far as the wrestling world. But thank y'all to anybody that joined us this past week for our watch parties.
Pagano, Jay.
Pagano and Jay, yeah, the goats.
Waiting on LeBron to retire so we can get back into the NBA. I mean,
Mania just got
you
real
hate him that much, bro? Damn.
No, for real. Got real after this whole week.
So Mania just
so
got
first
real
off-
after Friday Night SmackDown. Faux show.
Dude, yes, it did.
We'll talk about that in a
witnessed
minute.
murder.
Yeah, we'll get into that here in a bit. So the big stories coming out of Raw. Bailey is now the new #1 contender for AJ Lee's Intercontinental title, which and the title match will take place in San Antonio next Monday. So pretty hyped about that. I know that's a dream match she's been wanting for a while. So I'm pretty excited to see how it goes. Are we expecting shenanigans from Becky Lynch in this match to set up WrestleMania?
Always.
Always. Yeah, I kind of feel like something might happen.
I don't even keep up, and that's what my reaction was going to be. Always. Always shenanigans.
Yeah, always shenanigans. Dude, we always got to expect shenanigans.
And we're not talking about that restaurant with all goofy shit on the walls.
Oh, yeah. We also had Judgment Day finally breaking down and kicking Finn out of the group. After
How
Dom
fucking dare they?
I'm glad they
After
did.
Dom-
Fuck Judgment Day.
After Dom came out and blamed Finn Balor for losing the title to Penta last week.
Oh my. Okay.
Finn Balor said, you should have learned to fight your own battles. And he said, your dad is right. You really are. You really are just straight up worthless. Dude, just roasted him. And then that's when Dom, JD, Liv, and Raquel just straight up turned on Finn Balor and kicked him out of the group.
I think Finn kicked himself out of the group.
I don't know if he kicked himself out, but he split out. He kicked Dom for sure. Kicked Dom scoring that dome piece of his. But nah. Me and Rick talked about this on Monday. We were kind of sad that it's not going to be for the title. Maybe at Mania if this sets up for WrestleMania. But I still think it'll be a good match if it happens.
Yeah.
Either way.
What's better to y'all, Penta versus Dom at Mania or Dom versus Finn at Mania?
Dom versus Finn.
I'm gonna go
Dom versus Finn.
Dom and Finn.
I was going with Penta. I like watching Penta though,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like they're
either one of them be good.
Oh, triple threat! Put them all in there. Triple threat.
Yeah, there you go. Who's signing? Who's letting Rafe write the next script?
Yeah, right.
Putting this stream on in the main event.
Me and Rafe have the script. We're rewriting it as we speak. And of course we had the final segment of the night, that CM Punk promo, where
that
he came
dirty.
out,
not personal,
where he got called out by the Usos. All the Usos wanted was just an apology for what he said last week to Roman and their family. And Punk said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry for Reigns not apologizing to the family that he had disrespected and treated you like garbage for years. Also calling them young boys as well before they dropped them right then and there. Do we see the Usos helping Roman, or is Roman going to go on his own?"
He said Rafe got better booking than the actual WWE writers. A triple threat match will be fire.
They absolutely would. Honestly, I'd be down for it.
All I'm saying is, serious question: when does Danhausen get to main event WrestleMania?
If he doesn't, you are cursed.
No,
I mean, he's clearly doing it this year. He's going to wrestle Miz.
Yeah, duh.
That would be.
I say the Usos do kind of poke at on the way to Mania, but as for Mania itself, I'd say it's just going to be a really good one-on-one Roman Reigns.
Yeah. And I'd say I think it was just a filler because Roman was out last week, and it was just kind of maybe giving the Usos that a little bit more of an aggressive push to defend their titles against the stupid Vision, whatever they call themselves, Austin Theory and Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yeah, the Vision, or what remains of the Vision.
No, I don't think that's going to happen, Pagano. To be honest with you, I think, like I said, I think it's just a filler. I don't see the bloodline actually being there because I think the whole point of this run that Roman's about to go on is to take away that narrative that he needs somebody in order to win.
Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely. So moving right along to NXT. Dude, Rafe, big show coming up in Houston for NXT.
Like Big Show?
I wish. Big Show.
No, the Houston card for NXT is actually pretty fucking stacked. Pretty sure there's a steel cage match in there somewhere.
Yeah, we found out Tatum Paxley will defend her North American title against Izzy Dame one more time, and it'll be in a steel cage match. We have the triple threat match for the women's title between Sol Ruca, Zarya, and Rafe's favorite wrestler of all time, JC Jane. Don't lie.
Shout out.
All right. Hey, maybe she wins again for you, Rafe.
For anybody watching right now, keep an eye on our socials. There'll be a really, really funny clip that Rafe's going to post later.
I want to go just to punter in the cooter.
Damn.
That's some hate.
Jeez. No, for real.
I mean, all I heard was Rafe wants to go to touch her cooter, but whatever.
No, for real.
Hey, that is not what.
Wait, I think that's what he said. Is that what he said?
That's exactly what I heard.
My fingers are gonna melt off. Is it?
Your toes, you mean? He didn't say what you were gonna touch her with.
This is true.
I guess the big story we can take away from that as well is the main event with Ricky Saints and Ethan Page teaming up to take on North American champion Miles Bourne and the NXT champion Joe Hendry. The heels picking up the win, even though they were falling apart. Rafe, does this set up a rematch or I guess not a rematch because it was Ethan that picked up the win. Does this set up a match for Ethan Page and Joe Hendry at Stand and Deliver?
And yes and no.
And how does Ricky Saints fit into all of this?
Yes and no. I think because of the whole, the title slippage that they had the last 2 weeks, I know there's a lot of triple threat going on right now, but it could be a triple threat match.
Jimbo's a closet Ricky Saints fan.
He said, punter the cooter. Put that on his shirt. Hey,
don't even put the her, just put PUNTER.
I will go on our merch website right now and I will make that shirt and you can buy it if you want to.
You gotta tag the letters on the back across the top.
Just have Rafe in like Randy Orton gear, like he's about to do the punt.
Oh, you do not want to see me in a Speedo, brother. I don't even want to see that.
He doesn't even subject himself to that in the mirror. All right,
I don't even know if that's PG.
Not at all.
Oh my goodness! No, we don't need that nightmare fuel. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for NXT. I'm very excited for the Houston show, so we'll see what's in store for that.
Yeah, it's so great.
And finally, absolutely, yeah. And finally, we will go ahead and go into SmackDown a little bit. We started the show.
We
with
witnessed a murder.
Yeah, we did. We'll get into that here in a bit. We also witnessed Drew McIntyre taking his ball and leaving. Drew McIntyre said he quit WWE after what happened after losing the title last week to Cody Rhodes.
Leave him alone.
We genuinely thought that this was going to set up a match between Nick Aldis and Drew McIntyre, which would have been pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
That would have been.
WWE, please make that happen.
You hungry? Boy, okay. I'm almost done. I'll feed you in a minute.
Next up, we had a special edition of Miz TV with our favorite celebrity of all time, Jelly Roll. Bro, we gotta talk about that line that Miz dropped to Jelly Roll, man, when he was like, "I liked you more when you were fat." Dude, he did not need to disrespect him like that.
I liked you more when you were fat.
Oh my gosh. Dude, Miz is an idiot, but he's such a goat on the mic. Are we looking? Well, the rumors are already starting to float around, but are we potentially going to see Jelly Roll at WrestleMania 42? And if we do, who? I feel like it's going to be the Miz, but is it going to be one-on-one? Are we thinking tag team? What are we
well, I actually saw something today about a tag team
handicap match.
It's going to be a handicap.
I think it's going to be tag team just for the simple.
Cruz.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Cruz. I sent you something earlier on Instagram about that. Did you get it?
Let me see. I'm pull up.
Jelly
Hold on,
Roll and
before anyone answers,
Danhausen.
Cruz, look at that real quick. Look at that. I
right.
think I sent it to you on Instagram. Let me double check. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm going Jelly Roll and Danhausen versus Kit Wilson and The Miz.
You did not.
I did not. Damn it. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I save it.
I met Jelly Roll back in 2015. It was at a small venue out here in LA called the Roxy. After the show, he basically asked me and other fans to stay at the club so he can buy drinks and talk to everyone. Elmer,
Nice.
Yeah.
stop jumping like that.
But yeah, I think I did start seeing rumors that it would be a tag team match.
Yeah, I
think
saw
it's
rumors about a
Miz and
tag
Kit
team match.
Wilson.
Yeah, that they were going to tag Kit and Miz and Kit Wilson against Jelly Roll and what was his name? The really big super buff black dude.
Oh, Royce Keys.
Oh,
Royce
yeah.
Keys,
Yeah,
there it
I
is.
did see that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Yeah, I saw it
Oh,
today,
yeah,
and I was
'cause-
like, that'd be interesting.
Because I think
Hey,
Ray for
no
Cody
more.
put it in our
Stop.
group chat that the team is going to be
Stop.
called Rolls Royce.
Yeah, Rolls Royce.
Okay. Honestly, I'd be down for that. It'd be very interesting to see how they work. Oh Lord, what is his name now? I know it's
Royce Keys.
Royce Keys. Yeah, Royce Keys. I'm
I
very
forgot.
curious to see how they're gonna. To be fair, we haven't seen him since the Rumble, but yeah, I'm very curious to see if it is him, how they're gonna work him into the storyline here with Jelly Roll and this whole tag team match. But yeah, I kind of hope it does happen.
Well, I mean, they both come from the hood and both have criminal backgrounds, so I mean,
I met Jelly Roll back in 2015. It was at a small
Well,
venue
I
in
meant,
LA
like-
called the Roxy. After the show, he basically asked
well,
me and other fans to stay at the club so he can buy drinks and talk to everyone. That's dope.
you just now saw that?
Oh, yeah, I read that like 2
Where have
minutes
you
ago.
been?
You really did. You really did.
This motherfucker spaced out.
He be
right.
spaced. He be scrolling Facebook or something. Dog.
Stay with
He
us,
spaced
man.
out.
Stay with
stay
us.
with All right, I'm almost done. We're gonna talk
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
main thing we've been wanting to talk about for a while now. So that's
Witness the murder.
that's his brain right now. It's just straight up a fart. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So we had the contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton for the title match at WrestleMania.
Hey, go
The
make sure
first
the room,
thing
here, the door in the room is closed.
I pointed this out to Rafe
Elmer,
and
don't go in
Cody
there.
when Randy was making his entrance. I didn't know if this
Don't let
played
Elmer
into
in
it or
your room.
not. I was just kind of reaching. But did you notice that Randy Orton changed his shirt because he had
Yes.
the blue one when he first came out,
And it was black.
and then he changed it to the
Yes.
black one?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if that was like a sign of like what was about to happen, but
They've done it
was just kinda
before.
interesting
They
to
did it
look
with
that
the
up.
New Day.
They did, yeah.
He said, I think he's chilling with Towley.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my goodness. So Cody signed the title or the contract, as did Orton. They go for the hug,
told you
and
no more.
then that's where it finally happened. Orton turned heel, just beating the brakes off of Cody. Took him outside, hit him with the steps. Oh my gosh. And yet Cody's still here doing the podcast with us right now, so I'm shocked you
I know,
survived all
Cody
that, Cody.
looked great,
Cody, how do you
dude. I mean,
how do you feel right now after that beatdown you
You
took
see
from
how
Randy?
it fucked up that memory? That's how I didn't know Rafe read that shit.
That was that.
This motherfucker turned into 10-second Tom from 51st
That was-
Dates.
Hi, I'm Tom.
That's the combination of the first stair shot, and then that concerto that you took.
No, the Concerto.
Oh, that was
Concerto, bro. You're stupid.
That's what I called it, Jimbo. It's
uh,
called the Concerto.
All the concerto.
shut up, you idiot. Cruz saw the Viper being conjured up before he could strike. I was there. Cruz called it on stream.
He did.
We don't
I
don't
mean-
question that, Pagano. Cruz
Yeah.
is our wrestling our wrestling historian. So
Yeah.
He's like wrestling
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm like
basically,
I'm like some weird wrestling future seer where
He
like I
kind of looks like Jesus.
I know stuff is gonna happen before it does.
No, he
Um,
looks like Jesus.
Except Jesus.
There was a bit of an interesting interaction with Jelly Roll because Jelly Roll is friends with both. For those who don't know, Jelly Roll is friends with both Cody and Randy Orton, so he was there at ringside to see this happen.
Yes, he is.
But he did he did run in to check on Cody and to, I guess, confront Randy, if you want to call it that. And Randy just straight up shoved Jelly Roll and sat that man down before Randy turned around and cracked him with the chair.
Who's the wrestling guru? This is true.
Apparently so. Apparently I'm the appointed wrestling guru amongst the group.
He is, dude. I'm telling you, Cruz is the wrestling historian.
So in that, after he pushed Jelly Roll, he had a reaction like, "Whoa, what am I doing?"
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I told you, man.
It's the voices in his head.
Voices in his head.
So 2009, Randy Orton being the Menace. How are we feeling? I'm pretty excited for it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so glad.
How do we see this playing out for WrestleMania?
Randy Orton wins his 15th title.
This is how I want to see Randy Orton win number 15. I want to see the Viper hit its fangs and win number 15.
With the punt kick. Bring the punt kick back.
Jeez. All that's left is for Randy to RKO Jelly Roll in the SmackDown. Well, Jelly Roll will be on next week's SmackDown because Kit Wilson's calling him out for some unknown reason.
Because he's toxic.
Maybe heel Randy is back. He's about to feed nations. No, for real. Heel Randy Orton is just about to just run through the roster. And just be a
dude, 100%, man. He is going to be a menace to society. Until, Cody turns Homelander Cody and,
Until, Homelander Cody.
menaces him back.
So we'll see 09 Randy Orton versus Homelander Cody. That's gonna be crazy to see. But other than that, that's pretty much it for all the wrestling this week.
All the wrestling. That's good. Man, I'm so excited heading into WrestleMania season. I really want to go to Las Vegas. I mean,
5 more weeks, man.
Just
5 more weeks.
Wait, what was that, Jason?
What's preventing you?
What's preventing me?
I don't want to hear
money.
Story. You can jump on trains, bro. You're lighter now. You can jump. Come on.
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Lighter ain't shit to do
just
with
so
it,
y'all
man.
know, I have already volunteered Cody as tribute to host a watch party at WrestleMania at his house.
I thought that was already happening. I thought we talked about that last time we were there.
Pretty sure we did.
I'm sure we did.
Well, I wanted to make it known to everybody watching that that's our next.
I don't think it was a solid yes. It was more of like a yes.
He said he had to make sure it was Cole Shelby.
Yeah.
And make sure he wasn't out of town for that fucking conference.
Call me crazy, but I think Cody wins it. Mania.
Can I smack a plastic trash can on top of somebody's head during the stream?
I volunteer as tribute.
No, you can't. But but if you you cannot. No, you cannot. But if you do it just right, okay, I'll let you crack a chair across my back.
I said plastic. I was being very nice.
Cody wins at Mania.
No, what the hell with the plastic?
Randy was Cody, so I think Randy wants to out Cody over.
I mean, it's possible.
No, I got it. You know what we do? We get the tin trash. We put it on Rafe, and we hit him with chairs.
Ooh.
Right? Rafe, what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear that.
Okay, we'll get the tin trash can. We'll put it over the top, and we'll hit you with the chairs.
Hey.
That's not a no.
What a reaction!
I'm just thinking of the sound it would make.
Hey, we used to fold out like camping chairs. Against the steel trash can.
We'll put the earbuds in and we'll put the helmet on you. You'll be fine.
Just make sure it's the Dallas Cowboys one so I get a good hit in.
Oh man.
Good shit.
That's awesome.
Well, yes, indeed. I think that's gonna wrap it up for us, unless anyone's got anything else to discuss.
Oh, that'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
That'll do indeed. Well, we thank you so much for joining us. Pagano, dude, you the MVP. Thanks for joining us.
Y'all trying to go to the ER on Mania weekend?
What's that? What y'all trying to
Pagano said, "What y'all trying to go to the ER on May?"
No, we gotta get with the
I
program,
say it
bro.
was gonna be
just
before.
we gotta pregame. You know what I'm saying?
We got a game.
This is Superhuman TV.
We're gonna put a helmet on him. Fine. We're just gonna hit the track.
This for juggalos and juggalettes.
Well, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys, this evening. We got a rundown before we leave.
Yes, everyone here. I do appreciate everybody being here. We're currently at 12 viewers. That's one of the most we've had currently live. We do appreciate everybody being here. Please do go check out our socials. We have Instagram, we have YouTube Shorts, we have TikTok. We now have X, otherwise known as Twitter. So check us out on Twitter. We will be sending updates on there as well. And also just make sure you check us out either on Twitch or YouTube. We have a schedule posted. We try to follow it as much as possible. I mean, of course, we have crazy work schedules sometimes, so it doesn't always work out that way. But we try. So, like I said, appreciate everybody being in here. Check out our socials. And that's all I got, boys.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for joining us here on the bench. We are Benchwarmers Unhinged. I'm Jimbo. That's Cody. That's Rafe. That's Jason. And that's Cruz. We love you guys. Have a great rest of y'all's weekend. We out.